Thank you so much for joining me. My name is Dan Cladd. I'm the host or the founder of OperationGreatness.com, creator of the Honor Institute, author of Reignited America. Okay, this video is the turning point of your life to the degree that you are willing to allow it to be that. Okay, I'm going to walk you through this sheet right here, and I have uploaded this to the computer. This scale between 0 and 100, this represents how much you are opening to God. You are here to be God's extension in the world. Actually, you are here to become God's instrument for miracles in the world. This is what this video is doing. You're opening from where you are now all the way to 100. And I'm going to walk you through opening all the way. Well, I'll just put it this way. If you want, you can open up to 100%. Jesus is our example of what that means, what that is, what that represents. And Jesus said, all these things I have done, you will do yourself. So this is all about becoming God's instrument for miracles. That's over here on this side. This is a little hard to see. I realize that. I'm going to show you this, that I uploaded it. And this is what we're doing right here. This is our first Operation Greatness chapter meeting. This is my chapter, and I'm going to walk you through becoming part of my chapter as we are continuing here. So let me share the screen right now. And thank you so much for taking this to heart and allowing this to serve you completely. And by that, I mean, thank you for opening to God, transforming your life, and through you, transforming the whole world. Because this is about the power of one person, you, with an inspired vision to transform the whole of humanity. Think of our example of Mr. Gandhi. Actually, I'm just going to show you this on the screen because that's more meaningful and easier for you to see that way. So I'm sharing the screen now. So you should be seeing this pretty clearly. This is the power of one person with an inspired vision. That one person, my friend, is you right here from this moment moving forward with an inspired vision to transform the world. And think of Gandhi's example, because you know that one person, you in this case, you are transforming the lives of every one of your online friends. You are liberating them. Okay, LITL is the acronym. You're going to do a little more each day. And LITL means you are leading, you are inspiring, you are transforming. You, my friend, are liberating everyone you are blessed to be able to serve. All of your online friends on all of your social media platforms, you're transforming their lives. You, as God's instrument for miracles in the world, you are the greatest contribution in the lives of everyone, every person you are blessed to be able to serve. You are opening to God, and you're moving from where you are now. I'm inviting you. I'll put it this way. This is entirely up to you how much you are choosing to open to the presence of God in your life. Are you willing to go all the way to 100%? This is your challenge. This is your life's work, is to open fully to the presence of God in your life, because you are here to be God's extension, God's expression, God's instrument for miracles. And the more you, oh, I'm getting chills here. The more you're opening to God, that's your source of happiness, joy, fulfillment, well being, peace of mind, success, prosperity, impact, contribution in the world. You are here to be. I mean, think of the example of Gandhi. This is so critical. This is your life's work to open fully to being God's instrument for miracles. Think of what Mr. Gandhi did. This was back, I mean, you're connected with how many friends on all of your social media, thousands of people, right? And Mr. Gandhi didn't have any, Mahatma Gandhi didn't have social media. He traveled around the whole continent of India and he talked to people in the town squares. And the power of one person, you with an inspired vision to transform the world, you're just, in fact, I'm giving you the post to make as part of my Operation Greatness chapter. And I'm going to walk you through this right in this video. Doing this now, becoming part of my Operation Greatness chapter and leading and inspiring and transforming and liberating, doing a little more each day, all of your friends, everyone you are blessed to be able to serve, transforming all of your online friends so that they are leading and inspiring and transforming and liberating all of their online friends. This is the monumental turning point in human history, and it's happening by you doing this yourself and doing this with and for every one of your online friends, everyone connected with you. Because you, my friend, are the modern day Gandhi. What did Gandhi do? He saw India free of tyranny and he got 1 billion people in India to believe in his vision for a peaceful, independent India, and they working together using the power of God in his life and from him out from there. And 1 billion people got on board with that vision and they expelled tyranny from their lives. My friend, you know that this, and that, by the way, this is a metaphor here. The source of light is to my right, and this is war. You know that this is a war on humanity. This is a war on freedom. This is a direct war against America. We are in it now. You know how bleak and dark things are. And yet, God is the source of light reflected on you or in your life, God moving you to step up and be God's instrument for miracles and raise and open more to God from wherever you are. I mean, like my contention or knowing or sense or feeling is that before fraud 1.0 began in like March 2020 is when it started to hurt me. I was dating a doctor and she saw this whole COVID thing coming, and it was just incredibly stressful on her and pressure. And I lost that relationship, which was the love of my life so far, out of that. And anyway, before that time, I think that humanity or America or you, I'm not going to speak for you, I can speak for the general consensus, the general reading of humanity or America, that's what I know. I think we were at 1, 2, or 3% open to God then. And now I think we are at 0.5% open to God. I mean, it's become so much more dark because evil has had, I don't want to continue this, had taken more hold of more. I mean, you know how communism takes over a country, right? This is the same thing that the Nazis did, the communists did. Evil does everywhere it lurks. It's like a cancer. It only it only takes root in a body made weak. You, my friend, especially the more you are opening right here to the presence of God, you are strong. You have all the power. Breathe in this right now. Breathe in God right now. Open fully to God right now. Breathe in this because you are so much more powerful than you can ever even comprehend. You, yes, you are here to be God's instrument. You are God's instrument for miracles in the world. Just by you sharing this video and leading, inspiring, transforming, and liberating every one of your online friends, you are making a profound impact. I mean, and you are the modern day Gandhi. Gandhi transformed the lives of 1 billion people in India, expelling tyranny. You, my friend, are leading the effort, the work of God. You're extending God into the world, and we are expelling tyranny from from America and from our human family now together. So this is what we're doing in this video, and I'm going to walk you through where you are, and I'm going to invite you to walk with me to 100% open to receiving God. And Jesus Christ is the example of that 100% open to receiving God. So let me you're going to share this video on Twitter and everywhere you are. So like I'm on Twitter here at Daniel Klatt, and you're probably one of my 174,000, what is it, 382 followers now, or on Facebook, maybe my whatever it is on Facebook, 5,200, and they don't tell me how many more than that it is. You're probably one of those, or maybe it's Instagram or LinkedIn or what, Rumble, YouTube, Pinterest. I think I said Instagram already, whatever, all the social media. But let's say that you're one of, let's say we're connected on Twitter. And if we're not, then make sure that we are, because that's where I post, well, whatever it is. How many posts do I have? 14,000. I don't know if they tell me how many posts on Twitter. But anyway, so I'm probably, oops, I switched. I don't know. Maybe it didn't switch for you. I went to a different browser. Okay. So this video right here, I'm making as my pin post. And as I'm recording this, I have this video as my pinned post. Together, we're stepping up, stopping tyranny, and saving America. I want you to make this video your pinned post. And so you do that by, on all of your social media, you do that by, like on Twitter, you go into more, and then you just say pin to your profile. And if I were to do that, it would make this post my pin post, which I don't want to do that now. But you're making this video. First of all, you're sharing this video, you're reposting it or sharing it, whatever it is on that social media. And then you're making that your pin post, this video, your pin post. And yet we're doing this by you becoming part of my Operation Greatness chapter. So to do that, go to Operation, well, actually follow the link that you have, that you were given by the person sharing this video with you. Like I'm saying for you to share this video with all of your online friends as you are leading, inspiring, transforming, and yes, liberating every one of your online friends. Okay, so you're joining my Operation Greatness chapter, and I am inviting you to lead your own Operation Greatness chapter. So let's make sure we're doing that right now. So use the link that whoever blessed your life shared with you because you're joining their chapter. They are in my Operation Greatness chapter. You are invited to lead your own OG chapter yourself. And I'm going to walk you through this. So you're going to reach this page, operationgreatness.com/your part. And all you're doing, I mean, you can read this and you're entering your email address here, and then you're saying, so whatever, like mine is, let's say dan@danclatt.com, and you're entering your email address here. I'm definitely doing my part from the heart for the whole of humanity. And then that's going to take you to the Your Part Thanks page. And this is really important. This is the turning point in your life, and this is through you being the inspired person with vision transforming the whole world. While you're the modern day version of Gandhi, and by the way, God plus one is majority. This is this presence of God moving in your life. And with you being God's instrument for miracles, my friend, you are transforming the whole human race. You are liberating our whole human family. That is the measure of the value of your life. I cannot state this more emphatically. You transform the whole human race. You are responsible. Well, that's not really the right word. That sounds like a burden. You have the gift and blessing of transforming and liberating our whole human family. This is your contribution to the world. No one, I'm going to say it that strongly, no one has made a greater impact on humanity, on the world than you. I mean, to me, like the example of Mahatma Gandhi transforming, freeing, liberating 1 billion people in India, you're having more impact on humanity than he had. Because, I mean, let's do the math here. You How many people do you have online? I mean, okay, so I'm as part of my Operation Greatness chapter, you're in my Operation Greatness chapter. I'll show you how to complete that shortly. You transforming all of your online friends with our focus in the next 30 days being that is 1,200 people. You're transforming them, you're liberating them, you're leading and inspiring them. You're doing a little more every day. Your 1,200 people getting their 1,200 people, you now have transformed 1,440,000 people. How many people in the whole human history have had anywhere near that level of impact that you are having right here? And then those 1,440,000 people, your 1,200 getting their 1,200, that's now 1.7 billion people. You, my friend, have transformed their lives. You have been the greatest contribution and blessing, or you could say God working through you, transforming their lives the same way God has transformed yours, or you have transformed your life by taking this to heart, by joining this, by leading your own OG chapter yourself, and inviting everyone in your community as well as all your online friends to join and become part of your OG chapter, that's how you are having more impact than even Mr. Gandhi did with 1 billion people, because your 1,200, all you have to do is focus on getting your 1,200 online friends. That's just an average. I mean, most people, I think, have more than 3,600 now. I mean, you saw that I have like whatever it is, 174,382 or whatever it was on just Twitter and 5,200 on Facebook. So let's say that's 180,000 people. I mean, of course, I'm going to lead and do my best to allow God to transform the lives of all of my online friends. You're going to do that as well. So you're having that level of impact, and you don't have to speak all over the country. You can if you want, in the town squares everywhere. You're leading your own. I'm going to invite you to lead your own Operation Greatness chapter in your community. And I'm giving you all the posts you need and the way to reach everyone in your community. This is the contribution. This is the value of your life. This is how much of a profound gift you are to the whole human race, to everyone in our human family, because of you opening that much more fully to God working in your life. So let's join. Make sure that you're joining my OG chapter yourself. So this is through operationgreatness.com/yourpart. Actually, it's through the link. Whoever blessed and transformed your life, they are giving you the power to transform the lives of everyone connected with you the same way. So you enter your email address here, dan@danclad.com, for example. Then you're taken to this page right here, our thanks page. And then you have 4 options as far as you're part of my Operation Greatness chapter, depending on the option you take. Okay, so option 1 is you're doing my beliefs class from my Think and Grow Rich workshop. I'll show you this shortly. And you can do this for free if you want. Or, okay, I'm going to walk you through these choices a little here. So you can read about this. You can see this video here, and I will give you more details on all of this. And yet, let's go through. Okay, so you can do this for free. Pay what you want. You can do this for $0, and that's great. If you're struggling with money, I would recommend you start here. It's your choice, though. Okay, pay what you want. You can pay $0 and you can get my full beliefs class. It's actually worth paying $10,000 to receive this 90-minute class. And I'm going to show you a little bit about this shortly. When you, instead of free, when you pay what you want, when you pay $100, that is when you are part of our 30-day Operation Greatness Challenge. I'm going to give you the post to make every day for the next 30 days to transform the lives of every one of your online friends. So let me just show you this, because when you click on, okay, option 1, that will take you to my shopping cart page. And I mean, you can say yes fully to life. This video is very strong by itself. You want to take the time to do that, I suggest. And you're instrumental in the monumental turning point in human history. So option 1 is pay what you want. I'll show you that at the bottom of the page here. There's a lot to this page here. Take the time to go through it. This is showing you what you're getting with the options, but at the bottom of the page is where, these are the screenshots from our beliefs class. This class is honestly worth investing or paying $10,000 to receive just this class. And you're able to get it for $0 if you want. You can walk through these and look at this in your own time because I have a lot to share with you here. We mostly want to get back to our receiving God, going from where you are all the way to 100%. But let me just show you this. Okay. So pay what you want as long as you can pay $0, and that's great because this is a genuine gift from God. From my heart, it's unconditional. You can receive it and pay $0, or when you pay $100, then you are part of our 30-day Operation Greatness chapter. Or you can get, this is class number 1 of my Think and Grow Rich workshop. You can get all 3 classes, and this first class is well worth paying $10,000 to receive just that class, and you can get it for $0. When you contribute $100, then you're part of the Think and Grow Rich Mastermind. No, excuse me. No, I said that wrong. When you contribute $100, you're part of the 30-day Operation Greatness chapter. And I'm going to give you the post to make every day, and I'm going to give you important videos. And it's a great coaching that you're getting yourself. But this beliefs class that we're doing right away is well worth $10,000. And I honestly saw, this is a 3-week class. If you do all 3 classes, I honestly saw, like, I started teaching this class at 7 a.m. on a Tuesday morning. I think it was May, yeah, it was May 7th. I so I woke up like at 2:15 a.m. or something, and I clearly saw that thousands of people, I want to ask you whether you are one of them, thousands of people taking this Think and Grow Rich workshop have used it, and they have become billionaires. Billionaires. They took this information in, especially starting with our beliefs class, that's the foundation. They used this information and they took it and became billionaires as a result of taking it to heart and living it. I'm challenging you to be the greatest example, inspiration, mentor, guide, leader that you are, because your power is so much more than you can ever even comprehend. This is how you are receiving God. I'm challenging you to be the greatest example of what's possible for everyone by you taking this to heart, by you opening fully to God, and you being God's instrument for miracles in the world. Do you know that, wow, I have to do this? I had played small my whole life. No more. I'm done playing small. I'm done limiting my happiness, joy, fulfillment, well-being, peace of mind, success, prosperity, impact, contribution, leadership, the value I am giving to the world, how much I am allowing God to work through my life and inspire, lead, transform, liberate everyone I am blessed to be able to serve. You know this is required. You know it's time. No more playing small. God doesn't play small. What is God? The infinite and unlimited. How could you previously, before now, how could you have limited the unlimited? That doesn't even make sense. How could I be so arrogant to think that I could limit the unlimited. This is God knocking on the door of your heart saying, let me in. I want to bless you all the way. I want you to open fully now to me, because there are so many people now who need you as the light. I mean, what did Jesus say? I am the light, the life, I am the life, the truth, the way. I mean, this is, you hear this, right? This is God knocking on your heart saying, open up. I'm here for you. I'm here for you. People need your inspiration. They need your leadership. They need your guidance. And this is me. This is God working through you to bless everyone. You are blessed to be able to serve, inspire, lead, transform now. So give yourself at least option one. Option two is the full workshop, all three classes. You're getting the first one, which is honestly worth $10,000 to pay that much. And, or if you, let me just show you these quickly here. Okay. These are the slides from the first workshop. Okay. So there's 19. Oh, this is slide 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh yeah, okay. We do a Think and Grow Rich coaching card, and we're applying that, and it's really beautiful. But these are the 13 steps to riches that are responsible for creating more wealth than anything in history, including more than 1 million millionaires. And this is what you're mastering if you're giving yourself the full Think and Grow Rich workshop. So we start with burning desire. This is where you're focusing your mind. This is where you give your attention is where you're giving your power, is how you are creating your life, is how we are creating our world. So I'm walking you through the Think and Grow Rich alchemy process, which is where you're writing your statement, your alchemy, your Think and Grow Rich alchemy statement, which is your burning desire, on a card, and then you're embedding it into your subconscious mind over the next 30 days. This will be, I believe, the most important thing that you have done. I mean, doing this workshop is going to be the best thing that you've done to better yourself. Anyway, so this gives you, there's like what? This is slide 8, and there's 12 slides altogether on this in our first class. And then this is the slide for class 2, strategic planning. I'm walking you through doing the work. And so class 2 is also 90 minutes long. This was a week later, we did class 2. And let's see, this is slide 6, and there's, I don't know how many slides there are in here. Specialized knowledge. This is imagination. Oh, that's such a good one too. Organized planning. Decision. This is where you make the decision. I am going to open fully to God in my life and make that decision now. I'm not going to hold back. I'm not going to play small anymore. And then your homework. And so anyway, this is slide 11. There's 16 slides in our second workshop class. Our third workshop class is also, we went a little more than 90 minutes in our third class. This is this is slide 19. There's 21 slides in this one. This one is honestly the best. Like, oh wow. Yeah, like the big picture, you're God's instrument. And let's see what else. Oh yeah, you're using your voice. I mean, this is really, really deep and profound and transformational, liberational even. Anyway, so there's 21 slides here, and I'll go back to, let's go back to this page here. No, let's go back to our shopping cart page, because yeah, I was giving you the options. Okay. So You can do the first class for $0, and I will walk you through that process of your Think and Grow Rich alchemy statement of writing that on your sheet of paper. This is your catalyst, this is your focus, and you're going to do this process every day for the next 30 days. And I believe that will be the best thing that you've done to better yourself. Quite real. And but if you want all three classes, that's $997. And by the way, from doing class, I mean, just the first beliefs class, pay what you want, contribute at least $100, and you're part of our Think and Grow Rich. No, excuse me, our Operation Greatness 30-day challenge. And that's where I'm giving you the post to make to liberate every one of your online friends. So even with $0, even if you pay nothing for this, you're getting your partner link. And by you transforming the lives of every one of your online friends, everyone doing our 30-day Operation Greatness challenge with you, this is when you pay $100. Every one of your friends doing this for the next 30 days, and our focus, I mean, you can do this, I say 100 people doing our Operation Greatness challenge. I also call it our Think and Grow Rich challenge over the next 30 days. Your 100 people through your link, even if you're doing this for free, you're getting our link, you're getting your link. And when they're doing this through your link, remember, you're transforming all of your online friends. When they're doing this through your link, you're getting half of what they are investing. So 100 people, each of them doing our 30-day challenge, Think and Grow Rich or Operation Greatness Challenge, I call it both, through your link at $100, where they're paying that $100, 100 times, you're getting half of that, $50, 100 people times $50 per person, that's $5,000, right? Or through your link, when your online friends are using your link and they're doing our full 3 classes of our Think and Grow Rich workshop for $997, you're getting $500 for each of them joining through your link. Or when you give yourself option 3, that costs $1,997. And everyone doing this through your link, you would be making $1,000 per person. Or if that seems, this is the Advanced Think and Grow Rich workshop. Okay, like I showed you those slides before, like there are 12 slides from the first class and 15 slides from the second class and 21 slides from the third class. So I didn't have time to cover even half of what I have on all of those slides in the 90 minutes where I was limited to in our Think and Grow Rich workshop. So we're doing an advanced Think and Grow Rich workshop where I think it will take us, we're going through the slides, we're going deeper, we're using the first class as the starting point, and I think it'll take us, I'm estimating it will be 15 1-hour classes for the advanced Think and Grow Rich workshop. We're going all the way through the slides. That's just part of what you're getting with the advanced level. I also did a 2-hour coaching call with a client of mine, and you can read the testimonial. Actually, I'll show you where that is. It's right here on this page, I think. It's up here somewhere toward the top. There it is. Well, anyway, this gentleman here, he he did the full 3 classes, the Think and Grow Rich workshop. He did the process, and his alchemy process statement is that by the end of this year, he has made an additional $5 million in his business. He didn't quite have the mindset to believe that that was possible. So he hired me to do 2 hours of coaching with him. That's a $10,000 coaching video, and you're able to see me do that with him personally to get the mindset, to get the belief that this was possible for him to make an additional $5 million this year, which is what his determination is. He's focusing on that, and that's what he's creating. And so down at the bottom here, you would be getting that 2 hour video that he and I did, coaching conversation. And I made about 10 to 12 pages of questions that I wanted to have him open to receiving God fully. And I did another 2 hour coaching for you. This is like I'm sitting there with you and you're playing the video. You're hearing me ask you the questions, and then you're pausing and you are answering each of these questions from those 12 or 10 pages of notes. I don't know, it's somewhere in between there. I think I forgot how many. I don't know, let's say 10 and a half pages or 12 pages, whatever it is. I'm giving you this over it's like you're having a private 2 hour coaching call with me. And that's also a $10,000 coaching that you're getting. And that's what you're getting with the Advanced Think and Grow Rich coaching program. And so much more. There's also the Sacred Trinity of Liberation coaching program, which is a separate coaching program that I had to do out of me doing this myself. Anyway, or you can split, this is option 4, you can split this up into payments of just $197 a month for 12 payments. And so think about your online friends. You are the leader, inspiration, example, mentor. They're going to follow your lead. So think about it this way, because by you doing this yourself, the Advanced Think and Grow Rich coaching program, as you're also, by the way, with option 3, it's not even on this page here. I think it's on this page, our thank you page. Yeah, that's where you scroll down here. Option 1 is pay what you want, including $0, and that's fine. As long as you pay $100, then you're part of our 30-day Operation Greatness Challenge, which is also our 30-day Think and Grow Rich Challenge. Either way, even if with $0, you're getting that link where you're getting paid for everyone who's joining through your link. And as long as they're paying $100, then you're getting $50 from that. Or with option 2 for $9.97, the full Think and Grow Rich workshop and challenge, then that's $9.97. You're getting $500 from every one of your friends doing that, everyone doing that through your link. Option 3 is the Advanced Think and Grow Rich coaching program. That's $1,997, and you're getting $1,000 from everyone doing that through your partner link. And then you're also leading your own OG chapter. This is where I'm giving you the process to use to reach everyone in your community, to transform their lives. So how big is your area? Like I'm in Sedona, Arizona, and Sedona might be about 15,000 people. And then the village of Oak Creek is maybe about another 15,000 people. And then, the surrounding areas, I don't know, let's say it's 100,000 people, I don't know. But I can reach all of those with my OG chapter, and I'm going to show you how to do that yourself. So you're making $1,000 from everyone giving themselves option 3, leading their own OG chapters, especially if you're leading your OG chapter, then I mean this is our Operation Greatness meeting right here, and yet it's mostly informational. And yet, if $1,997 is too much, I mean, like I call this beat the bank challenge, like where you put this on your credit card, and then it only takes two people doing this through your link, and you're making $1,000 for each of those people doing this through your link, and that's $2,000. So you've already made money. If you can do this over the next 30 days and beat the bank, getting your two people, if you can envision this, what the mind of man can conceive and believe the mind of man can achieve, that's Napoleon Hill's famous quote. If you believe that this is something that you can do, and you can really feel this, like, wow, I have to go all in here because I am here to open fully to receiving God, and nothing matters more than this for every one of us. I have to give myself the best as the leader and example of everyone connected with me, everyone I am blessed to be able to serve. How could I give myself anything less? That's not opening to God. If I'm holding back or limiting myself or playing small, then that's doing myself a disservice. I have to go all in. I have to open up fully to receiving God myself, right? I mean, to me, that's kind of obvious. Would you agree? And yet, well, so we can do this also at option 4, which is at the bottom here, all the way to the bottom. And you can do this in 12 payments of 197. I mean, if you were going to invest $100 just to be part of the Think and Grow Rich 30-day challenge, where I'm giving you the post to make to reach everyone connected with you, to bless their lives and transform them, $100, or you could pay 197, just a little more than the $100, and then you're part of the advanced Think and Grow Rich coaching program, and you're getting that video. Most of that you're getting right away, and you're also, by the way, we did a Think and Grow Rich mastermind. That was the video is about 5 hours and 28 minutes or 32 minutes or something. No, 4 hours, excuse me, 4 hours and 32 minutes or something. That was phenomenal. You're going to get that as well. That was another $10,000 bonus. You're going to get all this stuff in both of those 2-hour coaching videos as part of the advanced and the full advanced Think and Grow Rich coaching program. I mean, the full advanced workshop, I think that's 15 1-hour video calls. And anyway, this is I recommend that you give yourself option 3. Option 3 is the only one where you're leading your own Operation Greatness chapter. But anyway, do what is right for you. And I was looking at, what is this? Oh, okay. No, I don't need to show you that. Let's go back to here. I was going to show you the download page that you get when you do that, but I guess I could show you that, and you get. I mean, this is. Yeah, let me just show you this. This is our 90-minute workshop that I'm talking about. You're getting this even if you invest zero or you pay nothing. And I'm giving you, this is like what you're getting. I'm giving you all these posts to make to right away to transform the lives of everyone connected with you. And I mean, we start with a nice video like, congratulations, you're in. But let's go back to here now, because where are you on this spectrum? I mean, okay, so after this video, make sure that you're going to you're going to the Your Part page. You're doing your part from the heart for the whole of humanity. You're joining my Operation Greatness chapter. And you're doing that by giving yourself whichever option is most important or appropriate for you. I highly recommend you give yourself the best, because then your people, every one of your online friends, will be following your lead, and you're going to tell them. I mean, I have, like, right here, I have all of this is my notes for, it's about maybe 50 different questions for me. Like, that moment is that moment when you made money, when you overcame your challenge, when you completed the workshop. I mean, I'm giving you these prompts to make. Let's say it's about 75 different prompts to make for the post that you are sharing with your people. And I'm giving you examples, and you can just copy and paste with my post if you want. When you're showing everyone connected with you, I had to give myself the best because I love myself. I deserve the best myself. I'm open to receiving God myself. And I had to lead my own Operation Greatness chapter. It's only option 3 where you're getting your own chapter. And by the way, I'll go back to the shopping cart here. Even if you start with $0, and you make the $5,000 from completing the 30-day challenge. Actually, when you start with $100 and are part of the challenge, it's required to pay $100 to be part of the 30-day Operation Greatness Challenge, where I'm giving you the post to make every day for the next 30 days to transform the lives of all of your online friends. That's $100. And that's when you're getting $50 from each of your online friends, and our focus of 100 over the next 30 days, that would be worth $5,000 to you. Once you have made $5,000, if you start with 0, and that's fine, that's perfectly great, is once you've made $5,000, the expectation is that you are upgrading. You're taking 40% of that or less, $1,997, and you are giving yourself the Advanced Think and Grow Rich coaching program. That's the expectation. That's honorable. It's from integrity. It's from honor, on your honor, because the person sharing this video with you, they deserve that $1,000 for giving you. They have given you the greatest contribution of your life. They have given you the keys to the kingdom, because this is financial freedom money. Because think about it this way, like, if you're doing the minimum of 100 people, transforming the lives of your 100 people times $50 per person, that's $5,000 in 30 days. Then you upgrading to the Advanced Think and Grow Rich coaching program, and you leading your own chapter for just $19.97. If you made $5,000, you wouldn't mind investing $19.97, right? Of that, less than 40% of that, to give yourself the best. And so think about it this way, like with your 100 people, when they have made their $5,000 each and they're upgrading, then 100, you're making $1,000 for each of them. So this is honorable and fair. It's from integrity for each of us to give ourselves the best and open fully to God. So 100 times $1,000 per person, that's $100,000. And yet our focus, I'm challenging you to get your 100 people today, and over our 30 days to get 1,200 people becoming Advanced Think and Grow Rich through your link. That would be worth $1,000 for every one of them. 1,200 times $1,000 per person is $1.2 million. That, my friend, is financial freedom money. So that is what I am challenging you to do. And this is what I'm I'm asking you to lead and transform all of your online friends, for them to do this as well through your link. How many people can you reach and transform and inspire and liberate? What would that be worth for all of them to become Advanced Think and Grow Rich by following your lead, example, inspiration? where you're making $1,000 per person. I mean, this is the greatest thing humanity has ever done, the monumental turning point in human history. And it's happening because of you doing this yourself, doing this now. And I suggest very strongly leading your own Operation Greatness chapter. It only takes two people doing this through you for that to be profitable for you. From the $1,000 you're getting for everyone doing this through your link. Is that well worth doing? I ask you that question, and I invite you to transform the lives of every one of your online friends. For example, all of my friends on Twitter, like you having this video as your pinned post on all your social media, where all of your friends are seeing this video and they're doing this through your link, which is prominently pasted right here. So they are doing this through you, and this is your pinned post, and you're actively leading everyone to transform their lives. And you, my friend, are leading, inspiring, transforming, and liberating every one of them, doing a little more every day. This is the presence of God working through you. You are becoming, you have become right here, you have become God's instrument for miracles in the world. So already, where are you on this list, on this percentage chart here? How much are you allowing the presence of God in your life? Because that is your source of happiness, joy, fulfillment, well-being, peace of mind, success, prosperity, impact, contribution, meaning, purpose. You're here to extend God. You're here to be God's expression in the world. You are here to be God's instrument for miracles. This is your life's work. So, how high are you on this list? How much, what is your percentage of being open to the presence of God in your life? Wow, this doesn't even show me anything lower than about 8%. Notice this, okay? So you've heard of a guy named Albert Einstein, right? You know, E equals mc squared, the theory of relativity. What did they say? Like the average person uses just 2 to 5% of his or her brain. And Mr. Einstein is said to have used what, 7 to 8% of his? So let's say that he just used a little more than most people. And look at the impact he had with his life. You see the parallel here? Like, or you could say he used 7 to 8% of his potential. And he didn't use like what, 93 or 94% of, or 92 or 93% of his potential. And he transformed the whole world. Look at what you are doing now with just like 7% of your opening to God, receiving God. You're okay. So let's think about this. Your whole purpose is extending God. That's your work in the world, is extending God. And what does that require? It requires you to receive God, right? You have to open, your work is receiving God, your purpose is extending God. And what does extending God in the world mean? It means extending love. It means being of greater service to more people. Your whole purpose is to make as much of a difference as you can to as many people as you can. I've shown you right here how to transform the lives of every one of your online friends. And if you're leading your own OG chapter in your community, you're able to transform the lives of every single person in your area and your whole, I mean, your whole city, your whole state, even your whole country. This is all depending on how much you're opening to receiving God. You're here to do your part. You know this, right? This is your life's work. So where are you now on this chart? How much are you opening to God? Think of it like a faucet, like the faucet on your kitchen sink. If it's closed, you're completely closed off from God. There's no flow. Some people, their whole lives, they might only have like one drip fall from their faucet. They're really closed off to God. I mean, like the evil in the world today, the globalists, the communists, I call them parasites. They're really predators. They call themselves elites. The people who controlled the media, who are forcing, I mean, now they're not even, they don't call it communism. They're not bold. Communist Kamala. I call her Kamala. They, they're boldly, I mean, they're talking about everyone is, they call it equity now. She calls it equity. That means you have nothing and you're happy about that. They're following the 2030 agenda from the World Economic Forum by Klaus Schwab. It's all about taking from those who want to serve others and distributing them to people who do nothing. And it's really about the predators preying on all of us. Those predators, they have 0% God. They're entirely, well, what 0% God is represented by Satan, completely closed off to God, just as Jesus is 100% open to God. And your whole life is about opening to God, right? So the predators are 0% God, and they had because of ignorance, because of promising this utopian communist world where big government is your God and God is out of your life, because they want you at 0%, which isn't 100% ignorance, and 100% God is 100% knowledge. They want God to be 0 in your life, just as it is in theirs. And that's the source of misery, suffering, pain, struggle, hardship. Look at, I mean, despair. Look at how dark the world has become because of 0% God controlling the media, controlling the schools, controlling the government. That's contrary to God. And the solution is easy: open to God, let go and let God. And this is your whole work, is extending God. So it's a complete aberration of human nature, because you're here to be of greater service. You're here to make as much of a difference as you can. And look at what Einstein did by just being like 7 or 8% open to God. And he was a mystic, by the way, E equals MC squared. He intuited that by being silent, by being quiet, by being still, by opening to God. So where are you on this chart right now? Are you at 7% open to God? You only need to be like 8% or 10% to move mountains and transform the world. I mean, like here, I've already given you the way to transform the lives of every one of your online friends, even for $0. And all that I ask is that once you've made at least $5,000, that you upgrade and give yourself the Advanced Think and Grow Rich coaching program. Except know that every one of your online friends, all the people you're sharing the post that I'm giving you to make, they're going to most likely follow your example. So if you say, yeah, I started with $0, or I did the $100 minimum to be in the 30-day Think and Grow Rich challenge, they're going to follow your lead and they're going to do what you did. So if they get $0, well, when they make their $5,000, they also are expected to join through your link, to upgrade through your link to the 1997 option 3 and leading their own chapters. I do recommend that you begin starting now with your own Operation Greatness chapter. That's how you're able to have the most impact. And remember, your whole purpose is opening to and receiving God, because your work is, well, your work is opening to receiving God, and your purpose is extending God in the world. So you do that by receiving God yourself. So where are you on this chart right now? Are you what percentage are you open to God? Are you at 7% or 5%? I think you're higher than 0.5%, which I think is where the world is now, because we had given our control to darkness. I mean, like this thing here is the dumbing device. How many people had given their attention to this thing, the agent of distraction, disconnection, disempowerment, division, discombobulation, despair, all from this thing? They disconnected from God, from their purpose, from their family, from their power, from their potential. That's how we got so low so fast. That's how we degraded, devolved, because we were disconnected. And yet now, by you sharing this video with everyone connected with you, you're helping them open to God. So what would that feel like to be 5% open to God? I mean, think of this as opening up the faucet all the way and allowing God in your life right now fully. Just feel the presence of God working in your life at the level of 5%. What about 6%? Open that much more. And eventually, like the faucet's all the way open. Now you're the Niagara Falls and you're allowing the presence of God. How about 10% God? Opening 10% God. How does that feel? If you feel the presence of the Holy Spirit, the presence of God moving you, wow, look at that. Wow, you feel that, right? If you're feeling the presence of God in your life now, 15%. Let's open all the way to 15%. Oh, the presence of God moving you through you. Wow. You feel like you can do anything, like you matter. You feel how much more of a difference you can make. Let's go to 20% now. 20% open to God. You can feel like there's nothing that you can't do. You really can see yourself transforming the lives of every one of your online friends, all of whom you are blessed. You are blessed, my friends, so much. 20% open to God. Let's make that 25% now. Opening 25%, you're a quarter of the way open to God. And you know that all it takes is like 10% and you can move mountains and transform the world. Let's make that 30%. Breathe in this, breathe in God. You're not holding yourself back much more now. You're so much more open, and you're seeing all of these people sending you their praise, like, oh, thank you so much for sharing this with me. You transformed my life. I believe in myself so much more. I know I'm unstoppable. I know how much of a difference I'm able to make in the world. Let's go to 35% now, opening 35% to the presence of God, to the miracle you are. You're not holding back. You're not playing small. You're seeing how much you matter. You're seeing how much better the world is because of you. Let's go to 40% now. 40% open to God. You have this inner peace. You're quiet. You're calm, you're purposeful, you're self-directed, you're inspired. The light, you're shining the light and dispelling the darkness in the world. Let's go to 45% now. How much more still are you? How much more confident and more certain you are? Let's open all the way to 50%. Now we're almost like Niagara Falls flowing freely, the Holy Spirit moving through you. And you know how much you matter. You're standing strong and tall and proud as the leader, except it's not pride because it's humility. You're humble. You're God's inspiration and instrument for miracles. Let's go to 55% now. Actually, let's go all the way to 60. Let's go all the way to 75%. I mean, now you're like the Pacific Ocean and you're the source of wealth for everyone. You've transformed the lives of every one of your online friends. Let's go right to 80% now. and 85% and 90%, wow, there's only just a small little piece of you that remembers where you were before, where you didn't believe in yourself. And now God is moving you, the Holy Spirit is moving you, and you're just like being swept along. Let's go to 95% now. You're just being swept along for the ride. I'm transforming the lives of every one of my online friends, and this has been the greatest thing that they've ever done in their whole lives. And that's because of you. And you're seeing this, and it's like, wow, I made such a difference. Let's go to 100% now. And we don't even know where that will take us, because God working through us to transform the world, opening fully, God, breathing God, exhaling God, the Holy Spirit. Wow, it's unbelievable the contribution you are to the world. The world is such a better place because of you opening fully to God, letting go and trusting, letting God move through you as the inspiration, the greatest contribution in the lives of the whole human family. This is your gift. This is your contribution. This is how you are being of service. How right is that for you to lead your own chapter and share the blessing, the gift of your presence with everyone connected with you and everyone in your area and everyone in the world? You showing Gandhi a thing or two about what's possible, the power of one person with an inspired vision to transform the world. How much more peaceful is the world now? How much more loving are you, and is everyone around you, because of you making this your focus? There's no limit to what you can create. You're no longer limiting the unlimited. How do you feel right now? You can watch this video again, and you can do this, go through this. And if any time you lose your focus, lose your way, get distracted by the dumbing device, disconnected, you're never disconnected. God is right here, seeking full expression in your life. What was this video meaning to you? Let me know that. Send that to me personally at, I think I have that right here, dan@danclatt.com. There it is, dan@danclatt.com. Let me know how this has inspired you. How much more open are you to God now? Did you open up all the way to 100%? If you didn't, then watch this again. Open fully to God. Give yourself the Advanced Think and Grow Rich coaching program and lead your own chapter. Make this your pin post on all your social media. Share this freely, because you're transforming the lives of everyone with whom you are sharing this. I'm so inspired by how you are open now to the presence of God fully. You're receiving God fully yourself. This is your greatest contribution to the world, extending God fully now. How meaningful is this to you? Let me know. Send me your essay sharing all of this. I love you. I believe in you. I know that you are here to be God's instrument for miracles. And I'm so excited. It's been such a thrill for me to share this with you. Thank, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. And so it is.